Welcome to Couch Conversations, the space where real talk meets God talk.
We're two best friends who love Jesus, deep convos, and a whole lot of laughs.
From relationships and faith to the messy middle of adulting, we're chatting about it all right here on the couch.
So grab your snacks, get cozy, and let's get into it. This is Couch Conversations.
Welcome, cousins, to another episode of Couch Conversations. We're your hosts, Kelsey
and Deja.
And on this episode, we're going to talk about a very popular topic that has been popular for about the past year or two. And it's about that soft life. Particularly as a Black girl, Black woman living in your soft girl era.
Okay.
But are you living in it?
Is it really soft?
Is it really soft? Or is it like semi-soft? Or is it delusion? Or is it a
not like but
all right, so my voice is a little shaky. But with that being said, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
All right. So, what does soft life actually look like to you?
For me, a soft life looks like it looks like just being, not having to do too much, not having to take on so much, not having to be so hyper independent, just being kind of like letting down that guard and embracing your femininity. In there, like, mine doesn't necessarily look like, designer bags and going to fine dining 24/7.
Boy, like
somebody just doing extra services for me, or me not having to worry about certain responsibilities because
somebody's taking a load off,
stuff like that. That's what a soft life looks like to me.
I agree. I would say a soft a soft life to me looks like not being in survival mode and not always having to be strong.
Yes.
Because I think, and this is probably something we'll get into a little bit later in the conversation, but I feel like as Black women, first as Black as a community, first we're always looked at as having to be strong, not being able to show any signs of weakness.
Right.
As Black women having that extra lift, a woman, we always have to be strong. Always have to be
for everybody else.
Yes, for everybody else, but nobody else has it for us. But like you said, just being able to just be, to just relax, to be able to take a load off, to be able to not worry, to be able to enjoy life and the luxuries that come with it. And luxuries can look like different things. Like you said, it doesn't have to be designer bags. It doesn't have to be your 5-star or upscale restaurant with all the dim lighting and all that. It doesn't always have to be that. It can be just the luxury of resting, which we did talk about in the previous episode. So make sure you go back and check that out. But being able to rest, the luxury of being able to travel, even if it's just something that's an hour away, being able to experience things and just being and enjoying. That's how I would say, to me, a soft life looks.
And bouncing off what you're saying about luxury, I really wish people would change their idea of what luxury is. Because first of all, I believe luxury is a mindset, first of all. And we have such a one-track idea of what luxury is. Like, we just think it's like the high-end cars, the 5-star restaurants, 5-star hotels, designer bags and stuff. Yes, that is a form of luxury, but there are other.
That's materialistic luxury.
Right. Like, we don't think about, like, that is a luxury to be able to rest. It is a luxury to be able to eat whatever you want to go wherever you want to. All of these things. So, like, I think a lot of people don't realize, like, the luxuries that we do have in our life, because we allow what we see on, like, social media and just in society, like, to skew what we think luxury is. But continuing on in the conversation, does being soft mean not having to be the strong Black woman anymore?
I would say yes. I think we'll always have that ideal or that feeling that we always have to be strong. But if we really want to have this soft life, like we say, we have to be able to let our guard down, like let that brick, like knock that brick wall down, allow someone to come in and help, or allow yourself to experience things and not always be on go. And not, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, and just like keep going. Like the Energizer button, just going and going and going. But just allow yourself to feel, to express without judgment as well. And not always having to be the one where everybody is on your back and you're all carrying all this baggage for everyone else. And because it's like, if we got the whole world on our shoulders, we gonna break. We're gonna just wow. Because we're carrying the load of everyone else, and it's just like, who's gonna carry the load for us? Who's gonna walk beside me and help me carry this load? So I think means not having to always be strong. Like, yes, you can still be strong, but I think how the world has defined strong for Black women is that you can't even show like any type of emotion, whether that's aggression. It's probably not even aggression. It's just showing signs of frustration, or maybe you're being looked over for something. Showing signs of sadness. Like, you can't show any type of emotion. And so, like, just trying to reframe how we look at strong. Specifically for Black women.
So I do believe that being soft means not having to be the strong Black woman anymore, because that means you allow people to come in and help you. Like, you take out that superwoman cape, you hang it up, and you allow others to come in and fill in the gaps where you need to be, and you not trying to figure it out on your own. And yes, some of us have been ingrained so much to be hyper independent and just, do it for ourselves and not depend on anybody to do what we need to get done. But part of being in your soft girl era is, breaking down those guards and stuff, and letting people come in and save you, per se, or whatnot, whether that's friends, family, your partner. Like, when it comes to my fiance, I'm a damsel in distress. So, babe, I can't. Can you do this? I can't do it. And at one point in time, you couldn't give me, like, I got it. But no, I'm not doing that. I'm trying to really embrace my soft girl era and embrace my feminine energy.
So, why is it easier to treat ourselves than to ask others to do it for us?
I think because we know what we like and know what we want. And sometimes I think it goes back to like one of the conversations that we had, I think on our last episode, of where like sometimes I don't know, people don't do it like how we want it done, or we just don't want to depend on somebody to do that for us. Or sometimes we may feel like, you know how like some people do stuff for you and like they kind of bring it up all over again, and you just don't want to. You don't want to
keep
deal with that.
On what I did.
Yeah, like I don't want to deal with that, because I know if I do it for me, it's gonna come from a genuine spot. Like I really do it for me, so it's definitely easier for me to treat myself, because especially if it's like something right there, I'm like, there's a bag that I want, and I'm right there, and I'm able to do it. Why not? I work hard. Ain't nothing wrong with treating myself a little bit. And of course, I love when somebody else treat me, if they want to, but
it's not like you out here looking for it.
Right.
Because I feel like there has been conversations on social media where people, and hey, if that works for you, that works for you, but where they look for people to automatically do those things for them, and then if they don't do it, then it's just like, oh, you a brokey.
Yeah, but it's like you sound like the brokey, because it's like I think people get the soft girl era. This is a misunderstanding of what that means. Like, it's some people just think like somebody is supposed to do everything for you, like wait for you hand and foot. Like, you're not supposed to do nothing, and it's like,
huh?
I just be confused. You want this person to take you out of X, Y, Z, but you're not willing or able on the first date.
Why? I'm not gonna.
But
I'm trying to bite my tongue. Not gonna tangent.
Listen, but in reality, you're not willing or even able to do half of what you're requiring somebody to do. What it sounds like is you want a caretaker. You want a daddy, not a zaddy, but a daddy. Like, yeah, you want a partner, to somebody who's able to do for you, of course, but you should be able to do the same.
Like, what were you doing it for them?
Looking for the next person to do for you.
Like, I'm not gonna walk around here and be like, hey, can you pay for my nails? Can you pay for my hair? You getting the money to pay for my nails? Blah 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 blah.
And all you doing is, it sound like prostitution to me.
Cause like, I'm already doing those things for myself. If you want to offer to pay for them, cool, I'm gonna let you do it. I can keep my money.
I'm not gonna stop you, Big Papa.
These nails aren't cheap
at all.
They're not cheap at all. If I'm already doing those things for myself, I shouldn't go into something, and maybe this isn't really related to what we're talking about, and maybe we just have to talk about this on another episode. But if I'm already doing these myself prior to you, why would I go into something with the expectation that you're going to take all of it over and start doing it for me?
Right. Because what happened if tomorrow you decide to pick up and go? When am I not going to get it done? Like, I don't know. Maybe
maybe I don't understand, and maybe it's just something that's not meant for me.
Or maybe we broke it, or maybe we don't have nobody who's able to do it. But that's not my lane. My man will do whatever for me. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm crippled, I'm unable to do, or I'm not willing to do for him as well. Like, it's just me. Those are people who are self-centered. That's what it is. They're self-centered, and all things revolve around them. Yes, you should have a man who's able to provide, who's able to do stuff for you. But there's a difference of doing that and you just want somebody to fully take care of you. Like, all you want to do is just
to fund your life.
Like, what if, God forbid, something happens to them where they're unable to work and do? Are you okay?
You know, like when it feel like just was okay your throat.
A little tickle.
I was trying to get some water. My bad. Yeah, like God forbid something happens to that person and they are unable to do for you anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
are you just kicking them to the curb?
what is it? So, like a lot of relationships and things like this of the soft girl life, it has become so much, so deeply embedded in being transactional and not really like relational at all. And it's just like, and everybody's trying to keep up with everybody else. They're trying to keep up with the Joneses. Trying to be the Jada Waiters and the Aries and all this stuff. Like, no comment. Like, that's good that he can do all that for you, but can he pray for you when you need it? When you having a mental crisis and a breakdown, is he able to support you mentally and emotionally?
Can you provide a safe space?
Or does he just be like, bro, dang?
Or does he just provide the...
That's about it. All they leave with is a...
I mean, you can get that from anybody out here.
Literally. There's a plethora of choices. But it just says they don't have substance to themselves. But we're not gonna go on that tangent.
Yeah, because I can go on forever for days. But like you said, I think it is easier to treat ourselves, or for myself, it's easier for me to treat myself because, and I feel like this is kind of also because we did talk about this, but contradicting kind of what I said in our rest episode. But because like if it's there, I'm gonna do it. Or if you take too long to do it, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Yeah. And that's not saying that you weren't going to do it. You just not moving fast enough for me. And I just want to go ahead and but and also this is something I struggle with and I'm trying to work on it. I will try to figure out something until I can't figure it out anymore. Right. Then I go help. When I should have probably asked for help from the beginning when I first saw that I can't do this.
I can't do it. Right.
Or not that I can't do it. It's not capacity. Right. Yeah. So that is something I'm working on because I feel like my boyfriend has been like, well, why
I just won't say nothing.
I'm just like, I'm a problem solver. I like a challenge. Right. So that's also probably why I do that. And I just want to, I like to challenge myself to see if I can do it. But it's just just needing to be able to be okay with asking others to do it. Yeah. Not necessarily like do it for me, but maybe help me. Yeah. Yeah. So Soft Life says matcha and journaling. Real Life says coffee and confrontation. Which era are you in today?
Probably a little bit of both. Yeah, a little bit of both. And it all depends on the day. It all depends on the circumstances. It all depends on my mood of where I am. Like a lot of days, I am very much so the matcha and journaling type girl. Like, let stuff roll off my shoulder. Don't allow things to get me too upset or ruffle my feathers. Like, just let it be. If a problem's there, you know what? It's there. We'll figure it out. It'll be okay.
It's not that serious. And then some days, life really be like, instead of coffee, I'll say cognac in confrontation. Because, baby, I be needing stronger than coffee. I need 1%.
Proof. So it all depends. It just all depends on just like the circumstances. Because, you know,
I'll say the last few months. I mean, it has like died down on a lot, but a couple of months ago, listen, pour me up a drink. Okay? Pour me up a drink.
A double shot.
Don't be skippy. Okay?
21 and up.
Okay. Fill it to the rim. Or what not. So it just all depends. Life is hard for everybody. There's a lot of stuff that's going on, a lot of changes being made that is out of our control, and yeah. So a lot of days I have been on that coffee and confrontation and just needing to. I really had to be intentional about isolating myself from the things that triggered certain emotions and feels, because I really was feeling it in myself. Like it was to the point, like not only am I feeling it emotionally and mentally, but I could physically feel it. Like I would physically feel sick, and anxious and depressed of like just all the. So yeah, just being intentional about what I want to be on.
Yeah, I agree. I'm definitely in both eras. And like you said, it depends on the situation. It depends on the time, the day. Shoot, both can happen in the same day. Like I may wake up matcha and journaling, but at 12 o'clock, I'm coughing. I'm out here just like fire, running around like my head cut off, like a chicken with my head cut off, not my head. But it's a lot. Like you say, life be lifing. And things be thinging. So it's just like some things are out of our control. So I can't do anything about that. Just go along with it. But the things that I can control, I have to analyze and problem solve and do all this stuff so that I can get back to the matcha and journaling.
Yeah.
But also, it just makes me think, could the matcha and journaling be like a cover up as well to avoid situations? Or to just put them on the back burner, like I don't feel like dealing with it today, which is also fine too. If you don't have the capacity to deal with it at the time, that is completely fine, especially if it's not anything urgent. Right. Now, if it's urgent and you need to figure out something by the end of the day,
go ahead and
coffee conversation.
Okay. Whatever they're gonna get you through.
We might need multiple espresso shots or something. Okay. But yeah, I would say I'm in both eras. And that could be because like we're really just now getting into our adult years, where we having like our big girl jobs. We're dealing with like relationships and building families and having a social life and family in general and any other things that may come up like in our lives. So we're having to deal with all these things that may require us to deal with a lot of people. So
So what does being taken care of emotionally, financially, spiritually actually look like to you?
I love this question because it just makes me think about like dating shows, like the conversations that be on social media. But to me, it looks like providing that safe and brave.
I was passionate about that.
I did say I love this question, but what is going on with me?
Choking, bite yourself.
It's been a long week, okay? But providing a safe and brave space is very important. Safe enough where I can show you any emotion that I'm feeling. I don't have to walk around with this mask on, or having to cry in silence because I can't. I'm afraid to cry in front of you or anything, or show any type of emotion in front of you.
Right.
But being taken care of emotionally, I would say, being able to come to you to express how I'm feeling about anything, whether that's like work, whether maybe health related or family or just shoot something a topic or a conversation I saw on TikTok. I don't know. But just being able to be open and not have to hide how I'm feeling and to be judged on how I'm feeling as well. Financially, I would say if you able to, not where you're straining yourself, but if you want to help, you help. Or maybe that's taking a bill. Or maybe I don't know.
I need some tires and you want to help me.
Or shoot, my boyfriend surprised me about a TV because he was like, I know you have a lot that you gotta take care of, blah blah blah. I did cry.
You're so sensitive.
I did cry. But like things like that, because that's like that's a stressor that I don't have to worry about anymore. Like, although that was just something I wanted to do, but shoot, I was moving to a new place. I wanted something a little bigger, you know? But things like that, acts of service, and then spiritually, just being able to be on that journey faith-wise with someone. And this is something else we talked about in previous. It doesn't have to be we like deep up in the church every week, every day. But as long as we have God centered at our relationship or friendship or family, whatever, we're walking along that path together spiritually. And actively being intentional about how we show up for each other spiritually. Maybe I'm praying for you. I don't have to tell you that I'm praying for you, but once you start seeing them things start working out for you,
just know.
Just had a word with the Father. Okay. Okay, had a good word.
Okay.
But that's how it looks to me.
For me, being taken care of in all of these
areas looks like
you filling in the gaps for me when I just can't. Like, you know, we see a lot of these conversations, the 50-50 conversation or whatnot, and I'm so sick of. Please find something else to talk about.
So sick of it.
But in a true relationship, some days you may be 100 and I may be 0. You may be 30 and I may be 70, and so forth and so on. So we being taken care of in that way of like, okay, you know that I may not have the full capacity today, so you're gonna take up the torch, and you're gonna make sure that nothing gets fall through the cracks and stuff like that.
There may be days where we don't reach that 100%.
We may be at 95.
Right. And as long as we try, that's it. Yeah.
And just someone who steps in and know, like, you can see me faltering in
areas, and you just take that initiative
to do, or you take something off my plate to do, or emotionally you see that I'm struggling and you do what you can to kind of lift my spirit,
pour into me, speak life into me,
that, and just encourage me to the point where that I can't get through it financially. Like you said, taking care of the bills, like, or, you know, doing stuff, or say I'm short on something, I can come to you and say, hey, can you help me with this, or something like that. Like, you know, and definitely spiritually, when I can't pray for myself, you're able to step in and pray for me, pray over me, and stuff like that, and vice versa. Like, all of
things should be vice versa. If you're in
a serious relationship, these are all the things, especially if you working towards marriage, these are all the things that you have to.
And a lot of people have a misconstrued idea
What it is to be in a relationship. They want all of these things to be put on one person in a relationship, and mostly is, women, and I can speak for some of our sisters. We put so much on men, and we're not willing to do the same. And that's not to say all, because I have seen women who done their part and do, and take up the slack. If they need to do 100%, they're gonna do it, no questions asked or whatnot. Like they not doing it for what social media is okay with, what they think is okay. Because in a real relationship, all that ain't social media business. They ain't even on their social media, shouldn't know nothing about nothing. Because as long as stuff is taken care of, that's all that matters. That's all y'all need to know. And y'all don't even have to know that, because if it ain't, what you gonna do? What is you gonna do to help the situation? So I say all that to say, what's being taken care of to me is just somebody who's willing and able to fill in those gaps, and take up the torches whenever it needs, whenever need be.
And I'll just also add, like, being observant as well.
Yeah.
Like recognizing each other cues. Like, okay, I can sense that you seem tired, or I can sense like something is wrong with you. Maybe you have a headache, because I know, like, when you have a headache, you start like
just
get quiet or just different. Yeah. So being observant and, like you said, acts of service. But and realizing, like, social media, and
it's not real.
Yeah,
it's not real.
Yeah,
please don't let these people make you feel bad for your situation, because it don't look like what they put out there. Because what they put out there is even their real life as well. Like, a lot of people can put out there that they're so happy and they so this and so that, but behind that camera, they are the most miserable there is. And it's like, you are the only person who can make up your reality. And whatever that looks like, let it be for you. Don't try to shape your life around what you see somebody else doing, because you're never going to be happy, and it's never attainable at all. It's never attainable. I agree.
So, do you think Black women ever really feel safe enough to be soft?
Yes and no. I say yes if you find people who cultivate this safe space for you, to feel safe enough to be soft. For me, I'm always brag on my man, always, because he has created that space for me where I don't have to be tough, I don't have to be hard, and it was hard.
I have definitely witnessed the change.
Yes. Right? It, like, in the beginning of our relationship, when we first started dating, that was an issue in our relationship. Like, I shut down, I'm like guarded, I want to be make it happen by myself. Like, none of that. But now, and that's one thing that made me fall in love with him, and that's something that I always say is, like, he really made me feel safe. Like, I didn't have to wear a mask, I didn't have to be all put together, I didn't have to be all prim and proper and polished. Like, I could just be me, whatever that looked like at that moment. I could be me. And I can also say, like, my friendship with you listen, being soft. You see me in a version that some people will never see out of me, as far as, like, being vulnerable and soft. Like, some people will never see that side, or whatnot. So it all depends on the people. But I can't say society has not made it safe for Black women to be soft, because there's so much what's the word I want to say? So much pressure, and oh my gosh, Expectations.
I didn't even know what you was gonna say after that. So.
That's what the word. So much expectations like put on Black women. Like when you're frustrated, then you're labeled as an angry Black woman. When you're sad or overwhelmed, then you're labeled as complaining and ungrateful. So there's never
or too sensitive.
There's never an opportunity for you to be soft and be vulnerable and feel your feelings and just be without having to be that superwoman, that person that doesn't feel or doesn't allow things to bother them. Like you just have to go through life like everything is copacetic and nothing is wrong because nobody gives you the space to, like, or people always look to you to solve the problem or figure out like, okay, this is the issue, what now? And it's just like, dang, I don't know, but I guess I got to figure it out.
Yeah, I really don't have anything to add to that because like you are 100% right. Because when we try to be vulnerable or express frustration, any ounce of frustration, it's like you said, it's seen as if we're complaining or we're being aggressive or we're the angry black woman. We're just like all these crazy things when that's not even the case.
Right.
Even we like how we talk now, that's just how we naturally talk. Like we naturally talk loud. And some people may see, or we talk with our hands or something like that, and some people may see that as ghetto or different things like that, when that's not
just
it.
Us, right?
That's just us. And so I think oftentimes we don't get the space where we're just able to be, or we're just able. We always have to walk around like everything is okay, everything is fine, like there's nothing going on, which 9 times out of 10, honestly 99% of the time everything is not okay.
Nope. By noon I probably done put out 10 fires and still probably got 20 more by the end of the day.
By noon I probably done had about 5 crash outs,
but I'm expected to smile and be like
and be cheerful.
Good
afternoon.
Hi.
Good morning. And I got a fake laugh and
inside I'm like, oh my god.
Right. And on the inside I'm just like, can you leave me alone?
Get
like
out.
I want to get out of here. I am barely holding on by a thread.
Listen.
But like you said, as long as we have those people in our spaces and our circles, those connections who allow us to let our guard down, to remove our masks, to show that we are not okay,
right,
then that does allow us to be able to walk into that soft life and be a part of that, or that soft girl era, because they're allowing us to be vulnerable, to show those emotions, to do whatever we need to do,
right,
and that's allowing them in to help us if they can,
right,
and help make. And this is another thing. When people think of help, they always think of it as someone doing it for you. And help can look many different ways. It could be maybe you provide me with a connection to someone,
right,
or you, I don't know, you different things. It's not just always you did for me, but maybe you help me get to it, whatever. But we can feel safe, but I think it would take a lot, because it's just been so ingrained. It's become a norm of Black women always being strong. It even dates back to when they did the OBGYN stuff.
And was operating on women without pain medication.
Right, because they thought Black women couldn't feel.
Yeah.
So
do you know they still, like, in some medical schools they still teach that in 2025?
Which is crazy.
Insane.
And that's why, because you have people who are going out here spreading this like misinformation, and no one is correct, or we're trying to correct it, but because it's being said so many times and it's ingrained in people's mind, you telling future doctors this, who's going to be operating on people or providing type of medical service.
That's why they think when black women go in there and say something about pain, they think you just wanting to have drugs. I remember that time they took me to the emergency room and I was having pain. And I remember them saying to somebody, like, first of all, they had me in the hallway. But someone behind me, they was like, oh yeah, they just there for drugs. What? And if I needed drugs, then that's what I need. But you're going to dismiss how I feel and not provide me with because of your biases towards me. Okay. So, if money was not an issue, how would your life change tomorrow? Chile. I probably would be in Chile. So I don't know what they say for advisory.
Shoot, we probably got a travel advisory here.
Listen.
But I digress. If money are no issue, how would your life change tomorrow? I feel like I would be able to get rid of some of my stressors and be able to do more. And that's not to say I'm not doing anything right now, because I am doing things. As parents always have to remind us, we're doing a lot for our age. We're doing a lot more than what a lot of people our age are doing or have done. So I will be able to do more and maybe even get closer to my long-term goal.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably be able to help others be able to achieve those things as well.
Yeah.
So I would say, as of right now, if money was like no issue, that's how I would change my life tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree. If money wasn't an issue, I probably would not be working a 9-to-5 job. I probably would put more emphasis in my business. For sure. And exploring like different interests that I have and stuff like that, because I have money to do it. Or whatnot. Like I said, I'll be further in like my personal goals and stuff like that, what I want to do. Because tomorrow. And also taking care of like my people, like my parents, they'll be well taken care of, my sisters. Yeah, like a lot of things will be taken care of, and I'll probably be gone all the time. And like, you know what? I want to go to Italy just because it's Tuesday.
Like, I literally just book a flight tonight and leave out tomorrow. I'll shop when I get there.
Yeah, I don't need no clothes. Just me, my passport, and my license.
Although I don't know how their clothes are cut, but
true. But I'll find something.
I'll make it work.
Somebody can, with the money I got, somebody can make it for me.
All right, I'll go right there. Taylor, like, fix this.
But yeah, definitely my stress levels will be down a lot, especially with this wedding planning. But we're here. Yeah. We can't get some money back, but but yeah, definitely a lot of stresses would be no more.
Yeah, definitely the stressors. It would help me be more in tune with myself, girl.
Okay, I really would be a carefree person out here, like just literally,
like, just imagine like the flowers just falling everywhere, it's rainbows, sun is shining. Yeah,
listen.
Whereas right now, it's like thunderstorm, sun, hell,
Hey.
a hailstorm.
No, but for real, it's like it is. I feel like when you have money, then stuff don't happen as often. I feel like
You ain't like rich. It's always
why would they get my oil change next time? You're gonna soon. You're probably gonna need some more tires.
what?
Just give me a new car. I just feel like, bruh, I'm tired, bruh. Listen.
Or it's because when you're rich, you got other people to do it for you.
I don't even know there's a problem.
Shoot, I might not even have my own car. It's got a driver.
Just got a driver.
Or I might have a car, but it's just sitting there.
Just sitting there. Just because I like how it looks. I'm gonna get it. Like rich people is able to do anything. Like today on Instagram, Jada Waiter got a toilet seat that had watches in. Like,
and she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna switch out my toilet seat and put this one on here." Like, for one, where you get that from? Who made that?
Where did you get that idea to
like, who? You just got random watches and
they probably expensive watches.
It's right
in there,
and then molded, and then you got. It's not like the seat part that the cover is not like a regular shaped cover. It's like
a paint splatter.
like squiggles.
Like who really said I'm gonna make a toilet seat made of watches
And it be clear.
Hey,
but hey,
let me stay out of rich folks' business.
I would keep my white toilet. My white toilet.
Okay. Mind my business.
Hey, shoot. Then it's a guest bathroom. That's like a half.
Right,
it ain't for your bathroom. It's for the half bath.
And it's not like you're gonna be looking at it a lot because you're gonna be sitting on it if you gotta use the bathroom, and then that's it. You don't know.
You can do whatever.
You just got money to blow. I got money to blow.
I forgot about that song. But on that note, that concludes this episode of a soft black girl era. And also, I mean, shoot, if you want to be a soft black man too,
I have that booking. Some of y'all deserve it. Keyword some.
Yes. Because we do appreciate y'all. The ones that actually put in the work and who are well deserving of it. Yes.
Love our black kings.
Yes. But make sure you drop in the chat how you are embracing or hope to embrace your soft girl era. And also don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. What else? Follow, and then tell a friend
to tell a friend
to tell another friend
about your
cousins
right here
on Couch Conversations. And until next time, bye.